Chosen one, there is a secret that heaven is about to reveal. And this secret is set for a specific day, a point in time when the spiritual portals align. August 28th. This will not be just another day on your calendar, not a simple date to mark. It will be the turning point of your life, the moment when everything that was hidden comes to light, the instant when the invisible becomes tangible. You may think you have already experienced important days, but nothing compares to what is about to happen. The entire universe, the heavenly forces, and even hidden mysteries are converging on this exact moment. August 28th is the day chosen by God to honor His chosen ones. And if you are hearing this message right now, it is no coincidence. It is confirmation. You have been marked, set apart, prepared, and nothing and no one can prevent what is about to unfold in your life. But there is something you must do. Prove that you have received this calling. Write the number 11 in the comments right now as a sign that you are connected to this revelation. This simple act will be the key that opens the door to your manifestation. And more, subscribe to this channel immediately and turn on all notifications because the message you are about to receive here is unique and urgent. There is no time to waste. The spiritual clock is already ticking, and every second counts. What will happen on the 28th will forever change the course of your story. This video did not reach you by accident. If you are here, it is because God wants you to listen, believe, and prepare yourself. Take a deep breath, because from this moment on, you will understand why this will be the most important day of your life. Chosen one. When we say that August 28th will be the most important day of your life, we are not talking about luck, chance, or random circumstances. We are talking about a movement orchestrated since before the foundation of the world. Everything you have experienced until now, every tear, every battle, every silent night, every time you thought about giving up, was leading you precisely to this point. Nothing has been in vain. The invisible hand of God has guided every detail of your journey because there was a set time, a sacred window, and that time is now. The ancients called this Kairos, the opportune time, the divine time. It is not chronological. It is not measured by human clocks. It is the time when heaven decides to intervene on earth, the moment when eternity touches time. And this Kairos will manifest on the 28th. You will feel it in the air, in your surroundings, in small signs that may seem ordinary, but will be confirmed within your spirit. Something within you will say, "Today is the day." You were prepared for this moment through pains you could not explain. When people betrayed you, when doors closed, when paths that seemed certain crumbled before your eyes, you did not understand. But every loss was a disguised liberation, every rejection a redirection, every humiliation a purification. It was necessary for the gold to be refined in fire, to shine without blemish. And now, on the 28th, the gold will be revealed. The enemy knew this time was marked. That is why you were attacked so strongly. The internal wars, the external struggles, the thoughts that tried to steal your faith. None of it was random. It was a desperate attempt to prevent you from arriving here. Because what will happen on August 28th can no longer be reversed. It is a spiritual decree, a signature from the Creator Himself over your life. On this day, portals of opportunity will open before you. But not just human opportunities. We are talking about divine connections, cosmic alignments, spiritual energies that will be channeled directly to you. It will be as if the entire universe is tilting toward you, so that what was distant finally materializes. The Bible already says there is a time for everything. Ecclesiastes declared, "A time to plant and a time to reap. You have spent years sowing in silence, and now it is time to harvest." But this harvest will not be small. It will come with abundance, multiplication, and a power that will astonish you. What you receive on this day will not be only for you. It will be so great that it overflows to your family, your projects, and even future generations. And do not be mistaken, it is not merely a gift, it is a calling. God is giving you power, but with that power comes responsibility. You are a chosen one, and the chosen do not live like the ordinary. They carry the weight of mission, the weight of transformation, the weight of opening paths that others will follow. When the 28th arrives, you will feel this responsibility burning in your spirit. It will be impossible to ignore. The occult sciences had already predicted that this cycle would be a milestone. Astrologically, the heavens align in a rare way, bringing expansion, clarity, and spiritual strength. Quantum physics explains that the observer attracts the reality they project, and on this day, your ability to manifest will be amplified. Mysticism teaches that certain days are spiritual gateways, and the 28th is one of these gateways. Everything converges to one truth. You were chosen to live this moment. But remember, the sign will not come only from outside. It will arise within you. There will be an awakening, an inner flash, as if your soul had waited centuries to finally align with the promise. And when this happens, you will know without doubt, my time has come. There is a reason why this time was hidden from you until now. If you had received it earlier, perhaps you would not have been ready to carry such greatness. God never wastes promises on unprepared hearts. He hid it, kept it, and sealed this destiny until your spiritual structure was strengthened. The silence you faced was not abandonment, it was training. The delay was not denial, it was protection. Because now, on the 28th, you will not only be able to receive, but also to sustain what will be placed in your hands. Many looked at you and never understood the reason for so many battles. They judged without knowing. They said you had no future, that you would never go further. But what they did not know is that you were being shaped by the very hands of God. The vessel had to be broken and remade, not to decrease its value, but to increase its strength. Yes, you were crushed, but you were crushed to shine. In the spiritual realm, the 28th represents both completion and beginning. It is the end of cycles that no longer serve you, and the birth of a new journey. This means that everything that once held you back will be ended once and for all. Old ties, invisible chains, words spoken against you, all of it will lose its power. And like a rebirth, you will come out of the cocoon to live the fullness of your purpose. There will be signs around you confirming this shift. People suddenly distancing themselves, doors that once seemed shut flying open, coincidences that, in truth, will be divine directions. None of it will be by chance. It will be heaven moving the pieces on the board of your life so that you are exactly where you need to be. You may try to rationalize it, but you will feel in your spirit that something out of the ordinary is happening. The weight of the atmosphere will feel different. The air lighter, your thoughts clearer. What once felt confusing will start to make sense. And even if you cannot yet see everything, inside you there will be a certainty. You have entered a new season. And here is a secret. The enemy does not fear what you have today. He fears what you are about to receive. That is why the past few weeks may have felt harder, as if everything conspired against you. But that pressure is proof that your breakthrough is near. The greater the battle, the greater the victory that is reserved. If hell has risen with such fury, it is because heaven has already released something magnificent in your direction. You are not just about to change phases, you are about to change levels. And this transition will not be discreet. It will be marked by visible signs, by miracles, by manifestations that will leave even the skeptics speechless. There will be witnesses to what God is about to do. Those who doubted you will see with their own eyes the transformation the chosen one will experience on this day. There is something powerful about what it means to be chosen. You never walk the same paths as the rest. While many chase after shallow answers, you were set apart to carry revelations the world cannot understand. That is why so often you felt out of place, misunderstood, as if you didn't belong anywhere. It was not rejection from destiny. It was evidence of your identity. The common will never comprehend the process of the extraordinary. And now, on August 28th, what has been hidden within you will be revealed. Think of a star that has always been shining, but because of the clouds, it could not be seen. The clouds were the battles, the pain, the delays, but they are being lifted. And when the curtain is pulled back, the light will be so strong that no one will be able to ignore it. The greatness that is coming upon you is not merely material, it is spiritual. It is an awakening of your true essence, an alignment with the highest frequency of the universe. The ancient masters, the prophets, the mystical sages, they all knew there would be a time of revelation for the chosen. And that time is written over you. You will begin to notice something different. Your intuition sharper, your dreams clearer, your energy more intense. It will not be imagination. It will be confirmation that portals have been opened. Imagine your whole life as a prelude, a silent preparation for this moment. Like an arrow pulled back for years, only to now be released with supernatural force toward your destiny. And see this, it is not only about you. When heaven chooses someone, it also chooses a lineage. You are the seed that will break ancient curses, that will shatter family patterns, that will open doors locked for generations. What happens on the 28th will not remain confined to your life. It will echo into your descendants, your family, and all who cross your path. This is the weight of being chosen, carrying the responsibility of changing stories. But it is also the honor of being the channel of something far greater than yourself. And when that awareness rises within you, fear will lose its power. You will know that you are not alone, because angelic forces will surround you, guiding every step, defending every move. On the 28th, do not expect only common blessings. Expect ruptures, expect unexpected turns, expect accelerations that will defy logic. That forgotten project may be revived, that delayed answer may arrive in a surprising way, that promise which seemed distant may be released all at once. It will be as if every piece of a puzzle finally comes together before your very eyes. And even though the world around may be in chaos, you will be wrapped in a mantle of peace. While many will not know where to run, you will be led by an unexplainable inner clarity. Because the chosen does not walk by circumstances, they walk by revelation. And the revelation has already been decreed. August 28th is your prophetic marker. Have you noticed how, before great breakthroughs, there is always a phase of almost suffocating silence? That silence you have recently experienced was not empty, it was gestation. The womb of eternity was forming something within you, and every birth brings pain. The tears you shed were signs that something greater was being created. It is like a sprout breaking through the earth. On the outside, it may seem only darkness and pressure, but beneath, life is happening. And now, the 28th will be the definitive breakthrough of this gestation. What was hidden will become visible. What seemed dead will show signs of life. And you will find yourself facing such a vast expansion that looking back, you will understand every delay was worth it. The heavens record this date as a code. Nothing happens by chance. Spiritual numerology shows us that 28 carries the energy of closing cycles and entering new portals. It is like crossing a bridge. On one side, everything that must remain in the past. On the other, a land prepared for you to inhabit. Once you cross this bridge, there will be no turning back. What God begins, He sustains. And notice this, it is not just a distant promise, it is something you already begin to feel now, because the Spirit senses what is coming. Perhaps you have already noticed subtle signs, repeated dreams, recurring numbers, strange déjà vu feelings, a sense of expectation in your heart for no apparent reason. This is not coincidence. It is heaven confirming that the countdown has already begun. There will also be a shift in your emotional life. What once held you back, paralyzed you, will begin to lose its weight. People who served as anchors will be removed because your time to fly has come. The chosen cannot remain chained to what no longer belongs to the purpose. And although some departures may hurt, soon you will understand. They were necessary to make room for the new. On the 28th, you will realize that this is not only a matter of external change, but of identity. You will be awakened to who you truly are. Like a king who spent his life hidden, unaware of his crown, you will be reminded of what has always been reserved for you. And the awareness of this calling will change how you see yourself, not as someone ordinary, but as someone carrying the divine seal of the chosen. This awakening is so powerful that even those who doubted you will feel it. They will look at you and be unable to explain it, but they will see that something has changed. There will be a light in your eyes, firmness in your voice, energy in your walk. It will not be arrogance. It will be spiritual authority radiating from within you. The mark of the chosen cannot be hidden. And do not be surprised if, in the coming days, you feel a more intense struggle. This is a sign that the blessing is already near. The enemy always panics at the last minute because he knows that after the 28th, nothing will be the same. It is like the darkness that becomes densest just seconds before dawn. But the dawn is on its way, and nothing can stop it. Chosen one, now you know. August 28th will not be just another date. It will be the milestone of your story. Everything that seemed impossible will begin to move. Everything that was closed will start to open. What was prepared in secret will be revealed before your eyes. But there is something essential. You must be aligned, ready, awake. That is why I ask you, if this message has touched your spirit, write the number 11 in the comments right now. This will be your spiritual seal, proof that you have received this revelation and are in harmony with what heaven is about to do. Do not ignore this calling, because every detail matters when it comes to the destiny of the chosen. And do not leave this video without taking action. Subscribe to the channel now, activate the bell, and like this video. This is not just a digital gesture, it is a prophetic act. Every click is like a yes you give to the purpose that is already released over your life. Do not delay. The spiritual clock is ticking, and the 28th is at the door. Share this video with those you love, because there are other chosen ones who also need to prepare for this moment. Be the bridge that brings light to them, and stay connected here, because every word you hear on this channel is part of a greater plan for your life. Chosen one, rise up, position yourself, and get ready, because heaven has decreed. August 28th will be the most important day of your life.